The delight about the current cap on interest rates may be short-lived, with the central bank currently employing strategies that could convince policymakers to lift the cap and return to a market-driven interest rates regime. With the cap on interest rates put at 4% above the central bank rate, impacting negatively on the private sector, Dr. Njoroge says the central bank is putting in place measures to fix the issue with the aim of protecting borrowers from exploitation.
What also needs to change is the discipline of those institutions there. So they cannot go ahead setting policies, setting interest rates the way they were doing before. You understand what I'm getting at? And it's our job to deal with them in the context of that market discipline. It means banks also have to do better in terms of pricing risk. So from the perspective of the rate they give me, or the rate they give a particular customer, has to relate to the risk of that customer and the project that that customer is doing.
The central bank is enhancing the capacity of credit reference bureaus to not only blacklist defaulters, but also develop credit scores for borrowers that will be used in pricing their loans.
Consumers view them as a sort of a blacklist. So I have misbehaved and boom, I'm put in that list. Or it's not a positive thing for me as a consumer. That's a problem. It has to be positive, meaning the better, if I have a track record of repaying on a timely basis and so forth, that has to score me points quite literally, and then that will give me a better rate.
According to the governor, banks have since submitted their new business models to the CBK, aimed at coping with the cap on interest rates, with consumers set to experience the changes gradually.
Clearly, those new models have not had an impact, at least a complete impact on their operations, because those are things that are still there. So I think the point here is that the direction is clear where they're going. And I am really hopeful that we'll begin to see the benefit of those models. Now, I don't want to say that those models haven't, or those new business models have not been implemented in any way. Of course not, they have been.
To enhance a secure and robust banking system in the wake of increased cyber threats, Dr. Njoroge reminded banks of the fast approaching November deadline by the CBK for financial institutions to adopt cybersecurity guidelines. Nicholas Nduwati, News Hour Business.